How you guys doing? So yeah, well, on this video here, this is gonna be a very quick tutorial, but I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to pan. So panning is basically just controlling your sounds and basically assigning your sound to different sides of the headsets or speakers type of thing. So let's say for example, okay, cool. I'm gonna redo everything that I did here. So I was just kind of practicing here, so I'll just show you guys what I meant anyway. So let's say these are keys, right? These are just keys. Yeah, this is a piano here, mid vintage EP piano, whatever. And then this is just a thing, an actual grand piano. So it goes like this. This is just a general pattern sequence. There's nothing special about it. Cool. So that's what it sounds like. Now panning is when panning would be you have a lot of options of way to pan your sound on Fruity Loops. So you could either go on the pattern sequence like this. I think it's you could either go on your pattern on your thing on your piano roll like that, and basically just double click on your sound like that as quick as possible. You see like that. So just double click, and you have the option of panning there. So let me take it to the left like that. So I just click there and I drag it to the left and say accept. Now let's switch off everything else and hear what the difference is. So there's no difference there. So there's no difference there. That's because this is a plugin. So I guess it doesn't allow for panning or whatever. But anyway, let's get back to it. But anyway, with other sounds you can't do that. With other sounds you can't do that. You can actually just double click there and pan it to the left or right, and it's gonna pan basically. So let me make an example with this one. This is just a vocal. It just says hey. It's like this. Hey. You hear that? So it sounds neutral. It sounds like in the sense of your speakers. So if I decide to drag this pan, this is a second way of panning here, and I drag it to the left, now it's gonna sound like this. Hey. You get that? Now if you drag it to the right, it's hey. And then if you drag it slightly more to the right, but also not so much to the left, hey. You see? So that's basically what panning is. Hey. Like that. And then you can also do it, you can also put it in the center like that, and then maybe when you're laying out your pattern sequence you can just say hey, put a hey there, and maybe you want this hey to go on the left, but then you want another hey here, and this one should go on the right like that. So now let's see how it's gonna sound like. Hey, see, that's on the left. Next one, hey, that's on the right. That's just the long way. That's a basic long way of doing panning. Now let's go and I'll show you guys how to do how like the thing. Sorry, let me just put this back to neutral there so it's in the center. Hey, hey. Sorry about that. And then so let's delete this. So let's go there and let's open this one. So now if you wanna do like panning where it actually goes to the left, right, left, right, left, right, but at the same time fading away, this is what you're supposed to do. This is how I wanna show you. This is how you pan that way, like creative panning type of thing. So you have your sounds here. First thing you wanna do is you wanna click on whichever sound it is. So I'm gonna use all of them, and then you just say link to this track here. So it's gonna be any slot for you. I'm just linking all of them because I just want to pen them the same way all together. So once you've done that, this, don't mind this. This is just reverb. It just makes it sound better. You see, it sounds like this without and then reverb. So that's all that's there. So you don't need that. So now let's So now let's open up. So what you want to open up now on the next one is delay 2. So you want to open this one here. Fruity delay 2, not this one here, this one here, like that. See, so this is what you expect to find. So now let's see what happens when you have this open. So you hear what that does. Cool. So how this works is basically you have the initial sound, which is gong, and then you have the echo one, which is gong 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 gong. So panning, what it does is it separates the initial one. You decide if you want to start on the left, and then the following ones, which would be the delay ones, would be like gong gong gong, can either go left right left right left right type of thing. So you have different knobs here, which I'll show you guys what they do, what each of them does. So I'll use just the vocal here. I'll just use the vocal to make this easier. So it sounds like this. So we have that for now. We're happy, right? So what happens if we drag it to the left? Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me quickly turn this off here because I'll show you guys. So you hear that. So that's what happens if you take it to the left. What if we take it to the right? So you hear what happens. Left again. Okay, cool. It's just stay on neutral. Yeah. So we're happy with that. So let's leave it there. Another thing you want to select ping pong. You see, so what ping pong does is it basically says, go around the ears, go left, right, left, right, left, right type of thing. But you're still gonna make it go left, right. You feel me? So it's there, it's already set so that it can go left, right, but it's not going left, right yet because you haven't panned it to the left and the right side. So let's do that. Now let's see what all the other ones do. So let's do that. So let's play with the cut parts. Let's see what cut does. So you can hear what the cut does. Basically cuts off the sound early. So what if you put it halfway there? So what about there? See, so let's say we're happy with that. So now we know what the cut does. What does the time one do? So let's say we put it somewhere there. See, so you can hear what the time one does. Basically creates that lag period time in between. So let's put it somewhere there. So we're happy with that. We fine with that. Let's check out this one here. So you hear what that does? It's like it separates the sounds so that they go on opposite sides type of thing. So it's like you have two now. So that's how you do that panning part there. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to pan it here. You just come here, you see this circular thing here, the curved semicircle thing. You just click on it like that. You click and hold. Then either you drag up or down, and then upwards will go to the right like that, down will go to the left like that. So let's play. So now let's see what happens when you do this. So you hear that. So what if you take to the left? Okay, cool. So let's cut that off first. Let's put that on neutral. So let's go. So now what happens when we do this now? Let's see if we pan it to the right. Then drag it some more. And that's basically what happens. And then this, and you can hear it just keeps on. So you can put it more to the right, something like that. Maybe take that side. So what if we do this? You see, and that's basically it. And you can hear your keys are bouncing off to the left and right here. And that's basically how you do that whole panning, so that it goes to the left, right, and bounces and whatever. but you basically control it like that. Those are the basics. I can't really tell you that do it like this or do it like that. So all you have to do is just take your sounds, click on it, assign it to a slot, go to the slot, go to delay to, footy delay to, open it, and then just play around with it until you get it the way you want. Remember to make sure that it's on ping pong so it goes in both directions. And then you just play around the way you want it to be, and you're good to go. That's just the basics. So if I learn something new as time goes on, I'll teach it as well. Also, this part here is for panning. Here's stereo separation. It also does a bit of panning there, so you're good to go. And then yeah, that's all. Shut with it.